I'm going to take you in and show you how to connect a piece of flooring. Make sure your vinyl is oriented the correct way. Notice how I have this longer underlap piece here. And this is the overlap side. Okay, so what I like to do is kind of get this in on this side, drop it down, and then I'll work my other side in just into the corner. Make sure our spacing is good. So now with that side worked in, I'm going to take a scrap piece of flooring with the correct orientation so they line up like that. And then I got a mallet here. I'm just going to tap it. Just like that. You know it's locked in when it drops down flat. Welcome back to another episode of the DIY Remodel Show. Today we are going to be installing this LVP or luxury vinyl plank. I will show you step by step how to install this product, the prep beforehand as well. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to be doing is, it does have a built-in underlayment, but we're still going to be running a barrier down, an underlayment down. We'll be using a silicone vapor shield. If you guys are curious, I'm using the Power Shot stapler. This thing kicks ass. There'll be a link down in the description for it. Make sure you tape your seams on the moisture barrier. Kind of defeat the purpose if you don't. I'm just going to use some Tyvek tape. Hey guys, if you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the notification bell to see when I upload more videos. Okay, now we're going to unbox our flooring and lay it out. And I'm going to try not to put, you don't want to bunch up too many colors. There's some dark pieces of flooring, some lighter. So we're going to try to randomize it as much as we can. We're also going to randomize the pattern. So we don't want our seams lining up. So we're going to start with a full piece on this side behind me, and then work our way to the back wall. We're going to leave about an 1/8-inch gap on either side for any expansion. Okay, so I got my first row laid down. I'm not going to put it against the wall yet. I'm going to build out a few. Yeah, so we're going to do a random pattern. So I'm just going to cut a length off of this. I don't want my seams to be any closer together than 8 inches. So I laid down 3 rows to start, and I'm noticing that the wall bowed, so we got a big gap right there. So I'm going to scribe the whole row of flooring to the wall, and that'll tighten the floor up to the door here. So we won't have this giant gap that we're going to have to try to put a piece of trim on. Okay, so we're going to scribe it. I'm going to take my square and then put it up against the wall where the biggest gap is, and then determine where I'm going to, how far I'm going to scribe. Okay, now that we got our scribe line, we're going to pull the flooring back, take off all those pieces on that first run, and then go cut them on our table saw. And just like that, we're tight. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of laying out the flooring and running all my colors so that way it looks pretty random. I don't want to have a bunch of dark or a bunch of light all combined in the same area. Describe this piece is a little tight, so we're going to put it in line with where it's going to be. Take a scrap piece of floor, that's your tag. We're going to rip it on the table saw. You'll want to get a floor puller for your last row. I'll throw a link in the description. There's a floor. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna throw down some baseboard and call it a day. Thank you.